You're not being heard. Not because your ideas are bad. Because your delivery is weak. You hedge. You ramble. You explain when you should decide. You take credit when you should share it. You share blame when you should own it. Billion-dollar CEOs don't speak differently because they're smarter. They speak differently because they've learned that every word is a weapon or a weakness. By the end of this video, you will learn the 5 communication secrets of the world's most successful executives. You will learn to answer like a leader. Answers first. Arguments second. Aiden's last. You will eliminate the hedges, filler words, and tentative language that make you sound uncertain. You will master body language that commands respect before you say a word. You will learn to tell stories that bypass the brain and go straight to the heart. And you will master the ultimate power move, turning wins into we and losses into me. Welcome to the CEO Brain Library. High-signal briefs for leaders with no time to waste. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. Your ideas are not the problem. Your delivery is. Let's get into it. I've watched hundreds of executives speak. The ones running billion-dollar companies have one thing in common. It's not IQ. It's not vocabulary. It's not charisma. It's structure. You answer questions by explaining your thinking. They answer questions by stating their conclusion. You say, well, there are a few factors to consider. First, the market is volatile. Second, our team is stretched. Third, we need more data. So I think maybe we should wait. They say, we wait. The market is volatile, and our team is stretched. We move when we have the data. Same information, different structure. One sounds uncertain. One sounds like a CEO. The difference between a manager and a leader is not what they know. It is how they deliver what they know. This is your CEO brief on how to speak like a billion-dollar CEO because you already have the ideas. You just need the delivery. Lesson 1 is the most important and the most violated. Leaders make the call. The 3 S's. Answers first. Arguments second. Atoms last. You answer questions by explaining how you got there. Your brain thinks, I need to show my work before I state my conclusion. Your brain is wrong. The listener doesn't care about your process. They care about your conclusion. The rule? Start with your answer. 1 sentence. Clear, direct, no hedging. Then provide your argument. 2 or 3 reasons. No more. Brevity is authority. Then, and only then, offer add-ons. Data, context, nuance, if they want it. Evidence. Every billion-dollar CEO speaks this way. Watch a clip of Tim Cook, Satya Nadella, Jensen Huang. Answer. Then evidence. Then add-ons. The lesson. The first words out of your mouth determine whether anyone listens to the rest. Make them count. Answer first. Everything else second. Lesson 2 is the fastest upgrade you will ever make. Kill the hedges. You say, I think we might want to consider possibly moving in that direction. They hear, I have no confidence in this idea. Hedges are not humility. Hedges are cowardice dressed in politeness. The most powerful word in leadership is not yes or no. It is silence. The 3-part fix. First, record yourself. Listen for your hedge words. Maybe, I think, sort of, just actually. These are not confidence. These are leaks. Second, filler detox. Replace some, with silence. Silence sounds like confidence. Filler sounds like fear. Third, swap hedges with silence. Instead of I think we should, say we should. Then stop. Let the silence sit. Silence is not empty. Silence is authority. The lesson. Every hedge word is a leak in your authority. Plug the leaks. Speak directly. Trust your words. Or don't speak. Lesson 3 is about what you say before you say anything. Your body speaks first, and it never stops speaking. You enter a room small, shoulders hunched, eyes down, hands in pockets. You take the smallest chair. You lean back. You make yourself smaller. Your body is saying, I don't belong here. Don't look at me. You cannot command respect from a position of physical surrender. Your body is not separate from your message. Your body is your message. The 3-part fix. First, record yourself. Watch yourself speak. Notice your posture, your gestures, your eye contact. You will be horrified. That horror is the start of change. Second, slow down. Fast talking says nervous. Slow talking says confident. Pause. Breathe. Let your words land. Third, claim your space. Stand with feet shoulder widths apart. Shoulders back. Chin level. Take the big chair. Use your hands to gesture. Your physical space is your authority. Claim it. The lesson. Your body is broadcasting right now. What is it saying? If you don't know, you're losing. Lesson 4 is the secret weapon of every billion-dollar CEO. Facts pass through the brain. Stories go straight to the heart. You present data, charts, graphs, numbers. Your audience nods. They remember nothing. Why? Because the brain is a filter. It discards facts as noise. But the heart keeps stories. You're not trying to inform. You are trying to transform. Facts inform. Stories transform. The 3-part framework for executive storytelling. First, build your 3 core stories. Every leader needs 3 stories. The struggle, a time you almost failed. The turning point, a specific moment when everything changed. The win shared, we'll get to that. Stories without struggle are bragging. Stories without turning points are boring. Stories without wins are depressing. Second, translate for the room. Your story is about you. Their takeaway must be about them. Translate every story. What does this mean for you? Third, anchor data into narrative. A number is forgettable. A number inside a story is unforgettable. We lost $2 million. Then we sat in a room for 6 hours. Here's what we decided. The $2 million is data. The 6 hours is story. The lesson. Stop presenting. Start telling. Your audience will forget your data. They will remember your story. Lesson 5 is the most difficult. It is also the mark of a true leader. Turn win into a we. Turn loss into a me. You take credit for wins. You share blame for losses. You say I closed the deal and we missed the target. Your team notices. They stop bleating for you. That is leadership. Stop trying to be interesting. Start being interested. The 2-part framework. First, credit and blame. When something goes right, call out specific contributions. Name names. Be detailed. Tie their action to the impact. Sarah stayed 3 hours late to fix the data issue. That got us the deal. Not great team effort. When something goes wrong, own it. That was my decision. I missed the risk. Here's what I learned. Not, we should have caught that. Second, the ACE framework for corrective feedback. Acknowledge the effort. I see the work you put in. Clarify the issue with precision. The report went to the wrong client. Expend the path forward with support. Let's build a checklist so this doesn't happen again. I'll review it with you tomorrow. The lesson. Leaders absorb pressure and reflect credit. Managers absorb credit and reflect pressure. Which one are you? Let me give you something no book will, and something you won't do. I tested the 3 as in a board meeting last month. The CEO asked, "What's your recommendation?" My old brain wanted to explain. Market trends, team capacity, risk assessment. Then my conclusion. I paused. Then I said, "We wait. Here's why. Market volatility. Team stretched. We move when we have data." The CEO nodded. The meeting moved on. No one asked for my data. No one questioned my conclusion. I had prepared 3 slides of evidence. No one sought them. No one needed them. The lesson. You won't try this. Because your brain is addicted to showing its work. Because you're afraid of being wrong without an excuse. But try it. Next question. Answer first. Then explain. You will feel vulnerable. That vulnerability is leadership. 3 things. No excuses. Do them. First, record your next 3 meetings. Listen for your hedges. Count your filler words. Notice your posture. You will be disgusted. That disgust is the start of change. Second, write your 3 stories. The struggle. The turning point. The win. Practice telling each in under 60 seconds. No slides. No data. Just story. Third, audit your credit and blame. Think of the last win. Did you say we or I? Think of the last loss. Did you say me or we? Adjust. That's a communication upgrade. Zero costs, zero permission. The only thing stopping you is your ego. Let me give you one more framework. The one every billion-dollar CEO knows. The most powerful tool in communication is not a word. It is silence. You fill every gap. Every pause feels like failure. Every silence feels like you're losing control. You're nuts. Silence is control. The next time someone asks you a question, pause. 3 seconds. Let the silence sit. The next time you finish a point, stop. Do not add so yeah or, or does that make sense? Just stop. The next time someone disagrees, pause. Let their words land, then respond. Not before. The lesson. Silence is not empty. Silence is authority. Learn to love it. You are not being heard. Not because your ideas are bad. Because your delivery is weak. Not anymore. Answer first. Kill the hedges. Claim your space. Tell stories. Share wins. Own losses. The person who speaks like a CEO is not the smartest person in the room. They are not the most experienced. They are the one who has mastered the delivery. Let me repeat the 5 secrets because you need to remember them. 1. The 3 S's. Answer first. Argument second. Atoms last. 2. Kill the hedges. Record yourself. Filler detox. Swap hedges with silence. 3. Body language. Record yourself. Slow down. Claim your space. 4. Stories. Struggle. Turning point. Translate for the room. Anchor data into narrative. 5. We versus me. Win in a we. Loss into me. Acknowledge. Clarify. Support. Now, out of all 5 secrets, which one will you implement first? Let us know in the comments. And as a reward for those of you who made it through, because most people click away when confronted with their own weak delivery. Here's your well-deserved bonus. Everything you learned today assumes you have the emotional awareness to know how you're coming across. You can master the 3 S's. You can kill your hedges. You could tell stories. But if you cannot rid the room, if you cannot sense when you're losing them, none of it matters. This is a CEO brain library. High signal briefs for leaders with no time to waste. If this landed, and it probably made you uncomfortable, subscribe. Until next time, answer first. Explain second. Lead always.